We have to start with LeBron. Until LeBron makes his decision, people just need their updates.
Why do we have to? We don't have to do anything. We do. It's our show.
It's public. Everyone's calling you. Pat Riley today, I saw the clip from Lebitard.
Mm-hmm.
They're releasing clips from his interview with Pat Riley. And Pat Riley ends the little clip I see
Dan
talking to Dan.
Lebitard's good, by the way.
Yeah, Dan's great.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, of course. And that's my guy. But at the end of the clip, Pat Riley ends it by saying, look, I'm not calling Rich every day, bugging him about what LeBron's going to do. I mean, but this is the thing. Well, there's no getting around the fact that people right now are curious about LeBron.
Well,
what's the latest?
Let me say this. I won't get into what's the latest, but let me say this. Pat's not doing that, but neither is no one else. And it's not because there's not a want. It's because I'm telling them, you don't have to do that.
He hasn't made his mind up yet.
We don't need what people are trying to perceive to put out there on all these other shows, and you got the older guys saying what they think. No one, I'll say it again, none of these people know anything. Nobody knows nothing. And I say that respectfully because we haven't made it to where anybody knows anything.
But let me take your temperature on something.
Sure. Let me finish first.
Okay,
let me finish. So I think it's important for people to understand we're not making this about attention and a spectacle. It's not about a decision or anything like that. He has a choice to make. He has a business choice to make. We're not going to sit here and decide or allow someone else to decide when he makes that decision or that choice. It's a business choice that he's making. And I think as an athlete, why is it that an athlete has to rush his choice?
Okay, I want to answer that.
Because from a business perspective, you are making a choice between jobs, high-level jobs, and you've earned the right. You're a big-time executive that's with an unbelievable, arguably the best resume in the history of your job. Who's rushing you?
Okay.
Nobody.
Hold on. Let me make a statement about that, and I want to get your take. On the one hand, you're absolutely right. It's not, it is his fault in a way, but LeBron is still achieving at such a high level that the league is kind of stuck until he makes a decision. But it is his decision to make. He's entitled to take as long as he wants.
I'm using the word choice because I want to use the word choice because people try to make this about a spectacle or tie this into.
I want to address that, but one at a time.
It's his choice.
One at a time. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has come out and said, as a matter of fact, listen to what Adam Silver had to say.
We have to finish up the schedule.
Right.
And where LeBron plays will affect the schedule. So I would like him to make his announcement already so we can finish the schedule because, as you might imagine, the teams are calling us, the networks are calling us, and everybody wants to lock in the schedule. But it will influence how we set the schedule, we set opening week, Christmas Day, etc. So I need him to make a decision.
So this is something that you have said. Rich, you said.
But wait, Max, I thought nobody cared about LeBron.
No, but clearly they do.
I saw Adam in New York, and we discussed it. And like I said, it's still his choice. So if he doesn't really know, can't rush it. Can't rush it.
So right now the league is aware of this, that he's not there yet,
and we're not going to be rushed. It doesn't matter. I don't want to sit here and sound like this. I'll just say we're not going to be rushed.
Mm-hmm. That's totally fair for you to say.
It is his choice to make, and when he makes the choice, he's making it. Here's the other thing: it's not just like Pat said, and there's been several people to call and say, "Hey, Rich, is there anything more we should be doing? We could be doing?" And my answer is no. We don't need you to go above and beyond about anything. We understand it. It's clear. All the messages have been sent.
If they want to send me floor tickets, I can see what I can do to influence this.
We get it. And again, there's roster spots that's not filled.
Right.
If they want to fill their roster spots, we're not saying don't fill your roster spots. We're not.
But Rich, this is what I mean. It's not. You're right, but it's not. It's not like we're done with malice. But the fact is, he has played himself into this position. But if you are running a team.
Understood.
If LeBron is available, because he is still not just the branding and everything, he's still functioning at a very high level.
Yes.
That and because he is the face of the league, that does come with certain responsibilities. I respect the idea hey, nevertheless, our priority is to get it right. I get that. But it does come at a cost, which is like, hey, there are a lot of people waiting.
Yes, and that's fine. The only way it wouldn't be fine is if you were actually sitting here playing some type of game.
But
you know,
what
this
do
isn't
you say
Procter &
about that?
Gamble.
That people are like, LeBron loves the attention, and that's why they're doing this.
It's the lowest hanging fruit for when you don't have the information. That's just what it is.
Commissioners here saying we can't even set the schedule till we know. He must be flattered by the attention.
And we understand that, though.
Is he flattered by the attention, do you think?
I don't know. I don't talk to him about.
Are you
being
proud of
flattered
it?
By the attention.
Are you proud of it?
I understand it. I understand it. I think he's earned it. Yeah, when you've been a partner to the NBA the way LeBron has been, he's earned it. The seat he sits in today, he's earned.
Yeah.
And I'll say this. I listen to the shows. I listen to the radio. Everything is clipped now, and you have all these different markets and the reasons why, the reasons not why. And if you see me talking to somebody like a ownership, people don't realize myself, whether it's me, whether it's Maverick, whomever, we've dealt with owners for many years. And it's not because they own teams. It's because they didn't buy these teams being owners of teams. They bought these teams building very, very, very successful businesses or leading very, 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 very successful businesses. And we've always tried to position ourselves around people of that liking to learn more and to be privy to things, so on and so forth. Just personally, not even strictly for LeBron, obviously for him in some retrospect, as you're trying to do better within your business endeavors. But for us personally, we've always had that type of mentality. And so now you see things and everything is something different. Like I heard him say something in one of his interviews, a phrase. He's been saying that phrase forever. No one came up with that phrase. Or when you talk different things, it's never.
What phrase are you talking about?
He used the
trust the process.
Yeah,
relating
like,
to people are reading into it. The Sixers. He was talking at Fanatics about the alignment of philosophies, where their motto became trust the process, and he believes in that mentality. That's
or like.
But when he says that, he must be aware that he is raising the hopes of the city.
That's a negative thing. It's not a positive thing. Trust the process wasn't a positive thing for an organization. That was the worst thing you could do for an organization.
But the concept of trusting the process.
That's again, this is when you don't have the information. That doesn't make sense. Trust the process was a negative thing within.
It got branded as negative based on their actual behavior.
It was the worst thing you could do for an organization.
Intentionally be uncompetitive for your. Okay, wait, Rich. There's a report that the decision's going to come in the next 48 hours. Is
also
that true?
False. These people don't know anything, man.
Well,
these reports.
Why I'm asking.
It doesn't make sense. Like I don't know when his choice is going to be made, but it could be 48 seconds. It could be 48 minutes. I don't know. Like again, you can't make somebody know something that they don't know. Once you remove money, you have clarity.
Yeah.
Now it really becomes a decision. Remember I talked to you about the conversation that Jamal Crawford and I was having. When has there ever been a situation where an athlete is making a decision that it's a decision with real clarity to think things through, and you're not being pulled by finances either way? It's not like I sit up there. You're gonna always have this. In my role, I have to have every type of discussion. I have to have it. In his role, he has to make a decision and give me whatever his choice is going to be, or make the choice however he chooses to make it. But with that being said, as you go through the timeline and you're deciding the choice that you're going to decide, there's checkpoints that comes with that. And so you get there's no conversation saying, hey, hold this cap space, or don't do this, or don't do that. There's conversations that I have to have just in general that I'm going to have for any of my clients. But we've let all that bypass. The one nugget I will give you, Max, is my advice has been, don't just value the paper. because the paper in July is different than when you get into training camp, when you get into January. There's a lot of things to think through.
The paper meaning what?
Yeah, just what's on paper.
Oh, you mean
everything
the
looks
roster.
good on paper. Everything looks good on paper. And I think that a lot of times as an athlete, you naturally have this confidence that I can change everything and anything and fix this and fix that in July. But when the battle actually starts and you start to see the tendencies, you start to see habits, you start to see how things operate on a daily basis and although and it's tough to tell, right? It's tough to tell from the seat. You actually have to get in the mud and get your boots dirty. I'd rather have no expectation and then get a surprise than have all this expectation and then be disappointed.